Welcome back to another episode of See the Little Things, where life gets a bit less rocky this week. We trade the sailing life for land life for a while and enjoy the comforts of solid ground under our feet. We have been very lucky this season and Blue has been holding up fantastically, without having major breakdowns. But when something crucial does break, finding replacements can be tricky when you are constantly on the move. So we are going to stay put and become people of the land. We're going to make the best of it, explore Sicily and enjoy a week of land. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, because next week we will be sailing again. If you just click for the hike on Etna, skip to minute 6. This nice little marina is what we will call home for the next 6 days. Marina Club Nautico Catania is located in the industrial harbour and within walking distance of Piazza Duomo, historical buildings, shops, car rentals and a train station. It is also directly next to a popular outdoor bar that is open until 3 or 4 in the morning. Perfect for if you're in a party mood and feel the need to refuel your social interaction bar before heading off to lonely anchorages once again. Good morning everybody! Today we are going to Siracusa by train. Yesterday we spent the whole day in the shopping mall outside Catania. Get Alex some clothes. There we go, look at him, fancy. And to get some stuff for the boats too. Plus we enjoyed AC and bad fast food for one day. And we also checked out Catania itself for a bit. We thought it was a bit too crowded. So we're gonna leave the city now, and today we're hoping that Siracusa is gonna be a bit more quiet, huh? Right, the reason we're actually in Catania is because our dinghy just died, as you might have seen in the previous episode. So we got rid of that and needed to order a new one. It takes about 3 to 5 days and it will probably arrive this Friday. So that's what we're waiting for. So we're gonna make the best of it, explore Sicily and enjoy a week of land. There goes our train. We missed it. The next one goes at 10:45, so it's half an hour. While Alex is still coping with the loss of Greek waters and islands, I was trying to figure out how to cheer him up. So I thought, what can we find in Sicily that reminds him of our good old times in Greece? Wanna take the bus back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Looks like good fun.
Well, €5.
Since we did not do any research, that's maybe the best.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Fallen rocks and ruins will definitely cheer him up. And since Syracuse was even founded by ancient Greeks, this city seemed to answer all of my prayers.
Let's go to the Greek theater now.
The Greek theater lies on the south slopes of the Temenite Hill, overlooking the modern city of Syracuse. Built in the 5th century BC, rebuilt in the 3rd century BC, and renovated again in the Roman period. It really doesn't get more Greek than this, does it? Can you already imagine the smile of anticipation on Alex's face? I would like to have a map.
I like an audiobook.
That'd be nice.
Is the entrance? Is this the entrance? Can we get an audio guide?
Yes, one. Here, to start, go out of this castle, go down, and to the right there is Greek area.
Yeah.
Then you come here at the number 11, to the left there is the Roman amphitheater. All the numbers are here, so you press and listen.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are you hungry?
No, I want to see the Greek theater. Wow. Wow, guys. This place is absolutely amazing. Do you enjoy your time?
I think I'm good.
Well, this is something else, isn't it?
I like the waterfall coming out of the cave here. It's kind of cool.
Next stop, some park with more stones. Ready? Ready to be mesmerized?
Oh, yeah. So this here is the ear of Dionysius.
Don't go in too deep.
Oh, that's what she said.
Okay, you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance.
It is a cave that is carved out of the Temanite hills, most likely formed out of an old limestone quarry, kind of shaped like an S. The painter Michelangelo da Caravaggio gave it its name because of this ear shape.
Duh.
And because of its extremely good acoustic effect. Fun place. Siracusa is a special city because of its history. It was founded by the Greeks about 2,700 years ago and played a key role in ancient times, when it was one of the major powers of the Mediterranean world. It's a cool city, and they have really nice Italian food.
Guys, we love making videos, and most of the time you enjoy them too. See the Little Things continues because of you, Pedro, Cancio and Lawrence. Thank you for joining our Patreon community and your contribution in making travel videos our full-time job. Come, we're late. This morning we made our way up to Etna. We are currently at the base camp. It takes a bus to get there. You buy your ticket at a place downtown at the central station, and you take a bus that takes about 1 hour to get here and drive up the slopes, and then you end up right at the base station of the cable cars. We got an excursion for 85 euros. That's going to take us to the top.
Smell good?
Yep. It's the only way to get there. So first we take the cable car, then we get on 4x4 buses, and then we climb the summit.
Olivia.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Do we need to dab? Okay, give me a dab.
What do you think of my new shoes?
Adesso dove si monta non lo so, dove si scende non lo so.
We got tickets, we pay, and we just wait for the guide. All safe and sound?
Safety first, guys.
Safety first. We'll put on a seatbelt. He's so cute.
So after we left the gondola, you get into a Unimog, and it drives you another maybe 15 minutes up the mountain. Get out at 2,800 meters, and everybody's wearing helmets, except us. Foolish.
Having guests on board is always something we look forward to. The sailing life makes planning difficult, and meeting up with friends is a challenge. But when all schedules coincide and we get to share our home and journey with the people we love for a while, life gets even better. So when Julian joined us for a couple of days, climbing an active volcano while freezing your fingers off suddenly got a whole new dimension of fun. Mount Aetna is a mesmerizing place to visit when you go on a cloudier day. Clear days will allow you to have an amazing view of the ocean and Etna's old craters. But on a cloudy day like today, the place gets something surreal. The fog showing up out of nowhere makes you feel like you're in some kind of spooky fairy tale land. Or a replica of the planet Mars. We just overtook the other group. It is pretty hard. breathing gets more difficult now. But I think we've been like walking for only 20 minutes. It's 2 hours, so still a little bit to go. Etna is one of the world's most active volcanoes, and it is in an almost constant state of activity. Most eruptions occur at the summit, where there currently are 5 different craters. Now we're gonna be sweating. Summit eruptions can be highly explosive and spectacular, but rarely threaten the inhabited area around it. When you are out on anchor and have a clear night, you can probably see the eruptions happen. The air on 3,000 meters height is hard to breathe, and climbing to the top of Bocca Nova crater is a real challenge. We keep stopping to admire our incredible surroundings and trying to capture it on film, making us fall behind the group again and again. And running to catch up at this height is really not the best idea we ever had. I need a break. It's really crazy. Rumbling.
Yeah, I can feel it.
You don't feel it? Can you hear it?
Okay. When the guides start, the group start.
Okay.
When the guides stop, the group stop, and you make it a picture.
Smells like eggs.
Then we go down.
The smell is horrifying. I can barely breathe. It actually makes my ears water. The struggle is real today though, but after a few hours we make it to the top, where we are rewarded with a thick fog and the worst sulfur fumes ever. Maybe I'm a baby, but I have no clue how this man can just walk and breathe so comfortably up here. After only a few minutes at the top, the guide starts talking in their walkie-talkies and we are told to hurry back down. Etna has been quite active around this area lately, and we are not allowed to stay up here for too long. Again.
It goes wrong.
It's true, but it is more fun. It's like sliding down. Keep falling, it's ridiculous.
Das ist so, so seitlich.
Ja, ich versuch's, aber still keep falling. This is pretty crazy. Keep falling down. It's so full. People everywhere. How are you doing, babe?
Alright.
Yeah? Making it. At least it's less exhausting than up, but it's pretty hard on the legs, the sliding all the time. Don't see it on camera though.
Wow. It's my eye.
No! Just had some lunch and the sitting made it so cold. We're absolutely freezing. So we're looking forward to the 25 degrees that we have down at the foot of the mountain. I don't feel my fingers anymore. They're yellow. It's creepy. As it was my first time climbing an active volcano, I didn't really know what to expect. But the vast and empty black surroundings with its craters and strangely noisy rocks are absolutely mesmerizing. It felt like you had just set foot on a different planet, and you can't help but wonder what it would be like to live here.
It's 700 degrees outside and 1050 degrees inside. The speed of the lava inside of the couloir, it's a 9 meters per second, so it's really fast. When the eruption going to the finish, the level of the river going down, so there is no more power, the level of the river of lava flow going down slowly like that, and shape the stone on the left and the right. When finished the eruption, you have a channel of lava flow.
Doing a 4-hour hike like this is really exhausting if you are not used to the heights. The steep inclination combined with the soft sandy bottom don't help either.
Good. Very good.
Please describe to me how you felt when going down.
Fine.
Taking a guide up to the summit was definitely an experience I would like to have again. I only wish we would have had a bit more time to admire these surreal surroundings and take a breath.
Something. I can't quite read it.
70% read. Oh God.
Good one.
Yes. Yes.
Not the best one.
Hi. So this is where we started. So we go up with the cable car from here to here. And from here we take a 4-wheel drive bus all the way up to there. And from there we went with the guide up to volcano. And then we walked down all the way again to the cable car and went back. To make the feeling of having spent a day on a different planet complete, we spent the night wandering through the warm and cozy center of Catania. It is a city with an interesting mixture of old and new, which to me is typically Italian. And as the case is in many southern European countries, the city and its people really come to life after the sun has set. Catania by day is a completely different city than Catania by night. Next week we leave Catania behind and sail up to Taormina, unfortunately still without a dinghy. Getting that back to the boat is a story in itself, so stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give the video a like. Bye!